welcome to your video on how to set up your journal. So for this, you need your journal. You need this paper that is actually a giant sticker. You're going to need 3 colors of markers, highlighters, something. You need a ruler, and you need a writing utensil. Feel free to use multiple colors. Do not use a Sharpie for any of this. No Sharpie. Sharpie's bad. You're going to need scissors, and at the very end, you're going to need 3 pieces of Scotch tape. You might need 6. We'll find out when we get there. Okay? First thing we're going to do is set up our table of contents. So this is on page 1. You're going to title the top of your page, Table of Contents, right across the top line. Then you're going to take the ruler and you're going to go draw down this pink line. But start, this is 1, 2, 3, start the 3rd line down. We're just going to line this up. And if you listen closely, you can hear my dog has decided he wants to play with his toy. And then go across that 3rd line. Now go across the 4th line. 4th line. Go across the 4th line. And here you're going to write page number, and you're going to write name of assignment. Okay, so this is on page 1, table of contents, page number, name of assignment. Then you're going to turn the page, and you are going to repeat that on page 2. So this is going to say table of contents. We're going to go down the pink line right here, line up our ruler, draw down, then take the ruler and go across, and we're going to write page number and name of assignment. Okay. You may fill up this whole page. You may not. It will depend on how much you write. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to turn to page 75. 75. Right here. And on the top of page 75, you are going to write the word career section. I'm going to color coordinate mine, so I'm going to go with pink. Hopefully this pen will work. Yep. Ooh, can you see that? No, you cannot see that. So let me try this shade of pink. Career section. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so the top of page 75, career section. And then you're going to take this paper and you're going to cut out the box that says career section. Now this is a sticker, so if you flip it over, somewhere on the back, there might be a line. I don't know. Oh, look, there's a line on this one. This whole back peels off to make a sticker. You might struggle with it. Ask a neighbor. Once you got it all sticky, you're going to stick it down in the center of the top of page 75. Just like so. Then we're going to turn to page 111. So page 111. See? 111. The top of page 111, we are going to write vocabulary section. So we have page 111, vocabulary section. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. Okay. Then we are going to cut out the box for vocabulary section. And you're going to put this in the top of the center. And again, you got to find where you can separate it. Make sure you throw away all this trash later. Okay, don't leave it on my floor. Then we're going to put this in the center of the top of that page. The next page we're going to turn to 151. So let's go find 151. And this is our Google section. This is where we keep track of Google Doodles. So now we need another color. Well, you don't, unless you want to. I like to. We're going to call this the Google Doodle. Can you see that? Nope, sure can't. Let me try this one. Can you see this one? Nope. Okay. Oh, you should be able to see this one. Yes, you can see this one. So we title this Google Doodles. You should be writing in pencil or pen. I have to write in marker so you can see it on the camera. And then you're going to cut this one out. Find where it separates somewhere. Okay. Remember, this is a giant sticker. And you're going to put this down in the top center of your journal. Now, go back to your career section. We are going to deal with these tabs. You need to cut them out. Put out all these. Well, actually, you know what? Don't cut them all the way out. We're going to color them first. Now, this Greer likes things color coordinated. So since I colored this pink, I'm going to color the Greer's pink. You can color it whatever color you want. And if you're coloring this before you cut it, makes life a lot easier. Wish I would have thought of that before I started cutting. And then vocabulary I did in green, so I'm going to color it in green. And this is why you don't want to use a Sharpie. You don't want to use a dark color because you want to still be able to read the words. Make sure you can still read these words. And then we have Google. Now I'm going to cut these out. See? Cut them out. And you're only cutting along the outer edges. You're not cutting the dotted line. And if you want easier cutting, you don't have to go into the center. You can just cut it out. So this, see how I cut this in? If you want easy cutting, you can just go shoop and cut it straight down. You don't have to go in. You can ease more detailed cutting, quicker, faster cutting. It's your choice. I'm going to go with quicker, faster right now to get it done in the video. Okay. But if you want fancier looking ones, go ahead and cut in on them. Now, you want to fold along that dotted line so that the paper has a memory before you peel it and make it sticky. Because once you peel it and make it sticky, there's no going back. No going back. Because once it's stuck to itself, does it. You know, you could even do this, one of these moves. It's folded in half, then cut that. Oh, that's super easy. I'll do that. You get a couple options here. Again, make sure your trash ends up in the trash can. So again, we cut all these little things off. So you have tabs that are going to go on your journal. So what's going to happen is after you peel the sticky, you're going to line up this edge just like this on your journal, and then you'll flip over the page and then you'll fold it back on itself. So when we're done, this rectangle is going to be lined up with the edge of your journal, and this tab is going to hang out. So let's go ahead and do this, and we're lining it up with the top line. It's a little tricky to peel. And again, once it's stuck together, it doesn't unstick. So we're going to line up this edge with the edge of our journal in the top line. So it looks like this. And then you want to make sure you flip it over so we're only on one page, and that's trash. And then you're going to fold it over on itself. So when you're done, you have a tab for this page. So now we're going to go to the next page, which is 111. This is my vocabulary section. So we're going to jump down 5 lines. So we want line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where I want the edge of this to go. So again, we're going to line it up with the edge. So let's peel it. So it's sticky. And we're going to line it up right with that line in the edge. And I've already pre-folded it so it has memory. And then we're going to flip over one page. And you're just going to fold it back on itself, like so. So now we have a careers tab, a vocabulary tab. Now we need to turn to page 151. And we're going to take our Google Doodle one. And this time we're going to go down to the 10th line. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With this line. And that's where we are going to line this up, like so. So let's go ahead and peel it so it's sticky. And we're going to line it up with the edge. The rectangle along the edge of your journal. Make sure it's ready to go. Flip over the page, then fold it over on itself and press it down. So now we have a careers, a vocabulary, and a Google tab for our journal. The next thing you need to do is we're going to take this paper here, this last giant sticker, cut it out. And it's going to go right here. So we need to peel it, make it sticky. And put it down. So this is finished. If you have time, you want to take some Scotch tape and we're going to put it over our tabs. But if you don't have time, this is not a requirement. It just makes the tabs a little bit stronger. So you just take the tape and put it over the tab and then fold the tape back over. You probably want to use 2 pieces of tape. But again, if you don't have time, don't worry about it. So then we're going to go over and do vocabulary. Line it up, fold it over, because it's kind of making the tabs like plasticky so that they're stronger. And we have the Google one. Just like so. And then when you're finished, you just need to show me make sure your name's here. When you're finished, angle your camera so that you can see your table, and you just go, okay, look, this is done. And show me this. Show me this. And show me this. Just like that in your video.